Hello everyone. Today we'll talk with Dr. Sandjar about Invest-Checkup. Dr. Sandjar, what is Invest-Checkup?
Invest-Checkup, it's some kind of test of the business on the current stage of any project or startup, how ready is project to receive the investments. So we're giving opportunity to startup or business owner to see his business like investor, how investor looks, what uh, is missing in the project in terms of documentation, legal, financial, HR, and other things like this. Because despite the high level of investment opportunities in Dubai and in United Arab Emirates, a lot of companies who come in here, they don't understand how properly present, how to match all the requirements for the local investors, because they are very specific. And we are assisting to such kind of projects to find these weak points in their documentation project to fix and to be fully ready for start proper negotiations and investments attraction.
Why company needed to do that?
Because sometimes when any entrepreneur bringing some of the project, they just don't know what is local practice in UAE, and here's very different. For example, you can meet with some kind of local chair or some high official, but after meeting, all your documentation should pass the examination through the top management. And you know that in top management, usually sitting not locals. There are financial guys like Indian or Pakistans who are very professional, or from other nationalities, who can make the due diligence of the project. And they task to check just mostly the formal parts of the project, like legal, balance sheet, accounting, and other things. And if you will not pass this formal step, you will not get to the investments. And there are special requirements which should be done, and we are assisting to the company during this test in accordance with all local laws and regulations. This is a separate problem because almost 98% of local laws are in Arabic language. They are not available in English. But we have summary of all these regulations related to investments, and we can advise after our invest checkup, we can advise to startups or business owners what should be done else to finalize and prepare all the documentation.
Who is the service provider?
So we are working with different consultants and companies who are experienced in legal issues, in intellectual property, in valuation, company business setup, and after identifying what is the problem inside the project, we can recommend them to go to this accredited and certified service providers to get properly kind of services and support.
What is the price and how long does this service take?
So usually, right now, we are trying to support all the startups, and we provided this free of charge. Market price is 10,000 dirham. It's about $3,000. But right now, it's free of charge, and I think through such social media channels, we can assist them to check. For free of charge package are included such kind of topics like legal issues, intellectual property issues, valuation, in accordance with 10 local laws and regulations. Law on consumer protection, law about cyber security, about mass media, virtual assets, because today a lot of projects they're connected with blockchain and crypto assets and tokens, NFT. So, and we can assist them to understand what should be done to match all the requirements of this law and regulations. Also, we are checking from United Arab Emirates penal code, plus civil code, and some other laws related to commercial transactions and commercial operations. So 10 law, analysis of 10 law is included in the free package, which is available right now, and any company can apply through the website to give opportunity to have opportunity to pass this checkup. But we have selective client policy. So who will apply to us? We will give a special form. We should check first how real is the project itself, because the company should meet certain criteria to pass this checkup. And later, yes, after this checkup, we will give the action plan, what should be done to fix all this problem, and they can go ahead and be more confident when they will start talk with investors.
Who is eligible to receive this service?
We are mostly targeted to the small and medium enterprises who is looking for investment starting from $100,000 and more. And independent from which country they came, but the project should be targeted for United Arab Emirates, because this is our main scope of competence. We are working here 8 years, and we know all the local regulations. So if somebody want to come to us to show the project that will be implemented outside United Arab Emirates, so we will not provide the checkup services, Invest-Checkup services, because as I said before, we are targeted on the local market, because we know everything about local market. We know how work a family office, how work investment fund, private individuals, private investors, like communities, different angels, venture investors. On local level, we know everything. That's the reason the project should be targeted to be launched here. And second, better if project already have some kind of MVP, minimum viable product. So something should be visible, that we should check this one. And number three, that definitely that we should check what is the company, who is the team. Because in UIS, there's a lot of people coming, and not all the pure ethical and pure open. We are checking also and conducting our internal KYC to check the credentials of the team. This is the main criteria.
Who will be a potential investor?
As I said before, in United Arab Emirates, there are very high variety of different kinds of investors. So mostly we can start with from the family office locally, they are locally owned. There are about 30-40 family offices. Some of them are related to the government, and they all have some investment arm, investment division, who is targeted to find the new project. The family office, number one. Number two, private individuals. You know that Dubai, on United Arab Emirates, last year, one of the leading country by the number of billionaires and millionaires. I think about 70,000 millionaires right now in United Arab Emirates. These private individuals, they are living here, they like this country, also they can invest money. Then investment companies, investment funds. We have also some different communities, chambers. There are many different types of investors. We are mostly focused on the family office, because we know how we work with them, we have some successful cases. But when we start work, and when any investor will join to the project, it's got like green light signal to other investors also to join. So that we are working with all of them, but family office is our main target.
What amounts are attracted?
Minimum, when we consider for checkup, minimum it should be about $100,000, and on the initial stage it's up to $10 million United States dollars. This is the range, and we are mostly focused also on the technology industries like fintech, deep tech, medtech, edtech, education, health, food tech. We are working mostly in this area, because initially we are specialists and experts in intellectual property and in intangible assets. This is our main focus. And from this industry, we are supporting a lot to the projects in UAE.
Okay, what format will be of interaction with clients?
Once, first, he should fill the application which is available online for Invest-Checkup. After we will receive the initial data, we will conduct our internal examination, and then if we will qualify to the next step, on the next step we will conduct this checkup, the test, understand what is the business, and giving to them the report. During report, honestly speaking, we need only contact person, website, brand logo, name of the project, that's it. Because all other information we can collect from public available sources without any involvement of the project owner. Because we know all the regulations, we have access to all the registers of the companies, we have access to the list and directories of registered intellectual property works and other things. So other work we can do by ourselves. What we need only the website, brand, name, and some contact person. And then we will provide report, and in this report will be written like green and red what passed, what not passed, in terms of understanding of investors and local laws and regulations.
And the last questions, Dr. Sandjar, could you tell us about successful cases?
Definitely. We are working 8 years in United Arab Emirates. We have mostly about, I think, 20 successful cases of investment fundraising. And they are in different industry. We have in the teaching, in the med tech industry, in fintech, for the trading. I think in our website you can see all the successful projects. But one of the last and recent cases, so we have assisted also to one of the company. It was like payment system. We provided properly intellectual property protection, valuation, risk analysis, and other things. And this company now listed in Abu Dhabi Stock Exchange, and the capitalization of this company is $8 billion US. So this one was the last case. But we have also another case successful, one of the biggest metaverse, which is Sidus, Heroes Metaverse. And this company are very active in internet, in blockchain. They have about 20 planets. Also very successful fundraising was finished for this project. And they are like working very well right now. Because if the risks are properly identified, then you know how to settle, how to mitigate all this risk. And after mitigation, first the project owner will be confident, there's now strong, there are nothing to be scared about the penalties or something will happen. Because as I said, in the free package is included certain type of risk. But in the more advanced project reports, you can see also such kind of risk, not only from the violation of local laws and regulation, but also what problem could come from your former unethical employees. If something happened with your unfair business partner or unfair competitor, you know, there are a lot of risks. And when you see, you will have strong action plan how to mitigate this risk, you'll be confident by yourself. And this your confidence will be felt also by investor. When we say, so, okay, it's good, the have action plan is properly structured, now I can put the money to the project. Then we helping to understand to startups, because as I said, in UAE there are existing a lot of special local risk due to very fast developing on law infrastructure and regulations. Not all this law are properly and in full capacity are implemented. And we explain how to properly do it, because government of United Arab Emirates doing a lot of support, but people just don't understand. One of the example, just maybe it will also assist, risk of not proper using the money. You know, for example, that in United Arab Emirates, you have opportunity to capitalize your expenses. Because all people say, oh, it's very expensive to do business in United Arab Emirates. We should pay big salary, we need big marketing. Okay, this really very expensive. But government gives you opportunity to convert these expenses to property, intellectual property, as intangible assets. People just don't know how to do it. So you pay in salary, you have right to capitalize this cost to the brand value or the customer value, increase valuation of your company, and this valuation will assist you to attract investments. A lot of opportunities existing. And when we are analyzing the risk, we also in the more advanced package, which are higher, the chargeable, entrepreneur can also understand what kind of opportunities exist, not only risk. What opportunities existing to go to investors, to increase the valuation, to make properly access to the market, we can explain. So, I mean, in Invest-Checkup, a part of the risk in free package, in chargeable package are available also analysis of opportunities to the entrepreneur or local market. So this is our idea, just to teach startups how to do properly, because a lot of them coming, they're trying to do 1, 2, 4, 6 months up to 1 year. The why it's not working, because if they have experience to fundraising in United States or to Europe, when they're coming, they're expecting the same, but it's different here. And we are trying to explain them what is our local specific, how to work on local market properly. And I'm sure that our Invest-Checkup service will assist all of them, not to be like stressed in that periods, but to be properly focused, to do proper steps to reach to the investment based off our 8 years experience.